Hey guys, I'm P. I'm a Texas real estate agent newly, and today I'm going to talk to you about how I passed my exam first try and hopefully help you guys do the same or pass on your next try. And it is all due to this. This is mostly what I'm going to talk to you about today. It's the study schedule that I created and followed, and I think that it really did help. So at the end, there's going to be a link to a blank PDF version that I created that's a little more simplistic looking than this mess. So let's talk about this process, right? First things first, obviously, you want to go to real estate school if you haven't already. If you haven't already and you are in one of these states, I would go through ACEable. In my opinion, I really liked them. I think the general consensus is that they're really good. So whatever, this isn't like a promo for them, but if you had questions about ACEable, I would recommend going on Groupon, putting in your state, city, whatever, and looking for a Groupon code for whatever real estate course you want to take. Second is that you want to do the course. What the hell? You do the course. This is what it looks like when you do and you're done. Again, in Texas, so I'm sure that we all have slightly different requirements. Okay, so we're done now. We're done with the course, and we're going to, let me show you this. Boom. This is that thing that I was showing you earlier. I understand, looks like a disaster, okay? But I'm going to explain to you something. This is the first thing you want to do, is take your practice tests. This is after you finish and before you start studying is what I did. And again, quick PSA, this is what I did, and you guys can and should adapt it to whatever your study needs are and whatever course you took or study program that you might buy or get into. Okay. So let me break this down real quick, just before I get this off my screen. Here's what I did. I took my practice exams, got my score to understand where I was. I understand that this looks like I scored really high, and that's all fine and good, and like ACEable did a great job, but that was ACEable's test. That wasn't, I then got Prep Agent, and there, as you could see, were some specific things that I struggled with, okay? So I broke this plan up into 10 days. I am very much a checklist-oriented person. If it's not written down, I'm not going to do it. But suddenly, if I put it into list form, I can conquer the world. So first things first, I did videos. I mean, I'm going to walk you through the like blank version of this, so we'll skip through this. But this is what it looks like. Okay, keep this in mind. And then this is the second page, just has the rest of the practice exam topics. Cool. Now you have taken your pre-tests, okay, before you start studying. So now you have an idea of what you need to focus on, maybe. This is Prep Agent. I got Prep Agent based off of a lot of great feedback and reviews on this Facebook group that I belong to that is like real estate exam study group or something. Highly recommend that you guys find it. In fact, that's sort of the reason I'm recording this anyway. So, is to help people, which I hope it does. So, Prep Agent. This is one of, I'm sure, many study programs, right? However, I would recommend it highly. I think that it helped me a lot. So, without further ado, let's bring this guy up. This is the blank PDF thing that I made y'all. All right. I made it more simplistic, hopefully, than this mess. So here we have your practice first test scores before you start studying. Then in the daily, you can put it for as many days as you want. As you can see here, I had mine for 10 days. Ended up having to finish sooner because my exam was in 7, but make it for as many days as you want. First thing I did every day that I went to study was I would pop on here, go to videos. Here's a whole list of videos. They also have some videos on YouTube. Just saying. Here's a whole list of videos that they have. I would somehow divvy them up, but at least do like 3 or 4 a day, right? How you're supposed to have this set up, supposed to. Like, as if I didn't make it. How I had this set up was like, I would do 1, 2, 3 videos a day, and then I would like mark them off for each day, basically. Okay, however you want to do that. And then what I did was one 10-minute or one YouTube video, and I'd watch it for 10 minutes. And this is the one that I chose first. This is the first one I chose, which was the Texas real estate exam. I would go type into YouTube whatever state plus real estate exam. The most recent one, get the questions and explained answers. I threw this on 2 times speed and I just watched 10 minutes worth. And then when that was over, because this is only like a 30-minute video or something, when that was over, then I just picked another one, okay? Great. So now we're moving right along here. Let me move. Can I move my face? Oh, good. Perfect. Sorry about that. Okay, next we are doing this 10-page ebook. This is the ebook that comes with Prep Agent, okay? It is amazing, and I would recommend reading this over and over and over again, as many times as you want or as many times as you need to get all of that information in. But this is an all-encompassing review, guys, of everything. Cool. This blank that I left here is where 10 flashcards were on here. Here's the flashcards, guys. Here we go. Flashcards. They're very simple. I didn't get a whole lot from them because I feel like the vocab little tests are enough. If you are a flashcard person, then do that. And if you would prefer to go to Quizlet or whatever, I left this open so that you can put your own like extra little study thing in there. Next is the practice exams, okay? So here's how I have this set up. Here's like an example. Here's what I did. It's very cute and color coordinated so that you can see how bad you did and then hopefully how good you did towards the end. Great. So anything that is bad obviously is red. Anything that's a little less than bad is orange or whatever. It's kind of like a stoplight vibe. And then I put, so I think a passing score in Texas is at least 70%, right? On the exam. I put anything above 75 was green. Great. So let's go over those. Also, I did not get the upgraded version to look at the vocab worksheet. If you guys are going to do Prep Agent, a lot of people recommend that. I didn't, so I can't talk much about that. Practice exams. Here we go. All right, scroll all the way down here. And here they are. So, as you can see, I have all of the topics here, and then state. And then for state, it should come up on here whenever you get prep agent or whatever. You specify what state you're in, so then they can make state-specific questions. I didn't use that, but I would recommend that you probably do. So, because I hear typically that the state exam might be a little more difficult than the national. Cool. Okay, so first things first, it's going to pop up with 100 questions. Absolutely not. I go to 10, and then what we do is we take this exam, okay? Do this, next question, blank, I don't know. So when you get something wrong, that's what it looks like. Get all the way to the end. If you get anything under, if I got anything under what would consider me passing, I would take that exam again. This was a learning process for me, but what I would do was take that again, and I would put it up to 20 questions. And if I was still doing poorly, I would keep going up until I got really sick and tired of myself. Cool. So here are all of those topics. Math, by the way, I don't care what you get. It's probably not going to be good. As you can see, math. That's just a lie. I don't know what to tell you, because a lot of the time math was like very hard. I'm just kidding. That wasn't a lie. That was probably me taking things over and over again and putting the last score. So, that was all to say. Math, just keep it at 10 questions. It's already long enough. Okay, and that's that, basically. Just make a bunch of lines, put in your scores, and best of luck. Again, the statistic is just a little over 57% of agents pass first try. So it's definitely something great to achieve. It's not a big deal if you don't, and it's really not a big deal if you do. It just saves you some time and money, I guess. So I do hope that this helped someone, even if it helped a little bit. I hope it did. So if you want, that's what I was gonna say. I will have like a link to this prep agent in the description, and I will have a link to Aceable if you're in one of these states. I'll have a link to that. They're both going to be affiliate links. I want to tell you guys that, because otherwise I would feel kind of nasty. But to be upfront, they're going to be affiliate links, and they don't do much, but they do give you 20%, I think, discount on Prep Agent, and I don't know what the point of this would be. I don't know if it gives you a discount, so I would try to find whatever the most discounted version of this or any other program is. Okay, that's my last tip to y'all. Follow me on Instagram or whatever else that you want to do, but or get in touch with me if you have any more questions or want some tips for the Texas state exam. Sweet. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Sorry this was so long. Haha.